Children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So children, we have completed the chapter about birds and now we'll be going to discuss some of the questions from the previous state and national level Olympiad examinations. Okay children, so we are going to discuss about some question and answers here. So the first question is, I am the smallest bird with a long beak. I love sucking nectar from flowers. Identify me. So, this bird is very small. It is the smallest bird among all the birds in the world. Okay, children? So, and it sucks nectar from the flowers. It has got a pointed and straw type of beak. So, what is it? Is it hummingbird, sparrow, falcon, or ostrich? So, what is this bird, children? It is hummingbird. Okay, so A is the correct answer. Clear children? Now to the second question. Which of the following birds has claws as shown in the figure? See here children, how are the claws here? So they are very strong and they have got a curved shaped claws. No, so these are the claws of a preying birds, in the sense which eat the other animals. They kill and eat the other animals. Okay, so which bird has got such type of claws? Okay, and what is the answer? Is it parrot, hawks, is it parrots, hawks, sparrows, or hen? Okay, what does to which bird does this belong? This type of claws belong? No, parrots, sparrows and hen, they do not have such type of claws. So what is remaining here? This is hawks. Okay, so hawks, that is B option is the correct answer. It is a preying bird, so that is why it has got this type of hawks. This type of claws. Okay children. Now the third question. What's the easiest way to tell the difference between wading birds and perching birds? See here. So how can you differentiate or how can you tell which is a wading bird and which is a perching bird? In this sense, how can you identify a wading bird or a perching bird? Not only wading and perching children, even the remaining type of birds also. How can you identify whether because of the difference in wingspan, difference in body size, difference in foot structure, difference in eyes? Okay, so how can we identify children? Yes, it is because of the difference in the foot structure. Foot, like how many toes they have got. Now how are their claws? No, some toes are back, some toes are in front, some have got only 3 toes, some have got 4 toes. No, so because of that, their foot structure, so we can differentiate between the birds. Okay children, clear? Now we'll go to the fourth question. Which of the following birds has webbed feet? Webbed feet. Webbed feet means children which are able to swim in the water. No. So here what are the birds given? Duck, eagle, hen and pigeon. Okay. So if you see, eagle, hen and pigeon, they cannot swim. No. So that is why they do not have the webbed feet. So the left is what? The duck. No, duck is having webbed feet because it lives in muddy water. It can also swim in the water. Okay children, so A is the correct option. Now the fifth question. Which of the following senses is weakest in birds? Which of the following senses? So senses like hearing, seeing, smelling, touching. So we have got so many sense organs. Even birds are also have sense of organs. But which is the weakest sense among the birds? So whether hearing, sight, that is seeing, smell or touch. Okay children, The answer is smell. Okay, they cannot smell well. So in the sense they cannot smell. So that is why this is the weakest sense. So whereas our dog, it can smell. No. So that is the strongest sense of the dog, smelling. Now here, which is the national bird of India? Sixth question. Which is the national bird of India? Answers are flamingo, peacock, parrot and owl. So which is the national bird, children? I think everybody are very familiar with this. So it is the peacock. No, B option is the correct answer. Now we'll go to the seventh question. Birds make their nets using dash. Birds make their nets. How do they build their nets? What do they use? So A option is branches, leaves. B option is wool. C option is cement. D option is cloth. Now which will be the correct answer, children? Okay, so because birds live on trees, mostly they live on trees. No, so that is why they use the branches and leaves to build their nest. So A option is the correct one. Okay, children. Now eighth one. So here you have given 4 birds pictures. So you have to find the odd one out. You have to find the odd one out, in the sense which is different from the other 3. Now we are having 4 birds and 1 bird is different from the other 3. So which bird is different, you have to find out. Okay. See children, if you observe here, 3 birds are not having wings and 1 bird is having wing. No. So in the sense which is having wings, it can fly. No, which doesn't have wings, they cannot fly. And so like this we have to differentiate. See here, A, B, C, they can't fly. But D can fly. So this is the odd one. D. Option D is the odd one. No. So this is our answer. Clear, children? Now we'll move on to the 9th question. Dash and dash are the largest and smallest birds respectively. Okay. See, which is the largest bird and which is the smallest bird, that we have to find out here from the options. A option is penguin, crow. B option is eagle, woodpecker. C option is flamingo and sparrow. D is ostrich and hummingbird. See, the first ones like the penguin, eagle, flamingo and ostrich are the largest birds. Crow, woodpecker, sparrow and hummingbird are the smallest birds. So from which is the largest and the most smallest bird, we have to identify. So which will be the answer, children? Yes, D option. Okay. Ostrich and hummingbird. Ostrich is the largest and hummingbird is the smallest bird. Okay, children, clear? Now we'll go to the 10th question. Woodpecker is for wood and kingfisher is for what? So that we have to identify. In woodpecker is for wood. Okay. And kingfisher is for what? Like woodpecker makes holes and it eats insects. No, from the wood. So kingfisher, what does it do? It eats the fish. So that is why B option, that is fish, is the right answer. Okay, children. Now the 11th question. Crown is for peacock. Again, crown is for what? In the sense peacock. So peacock has got a crown on its head. No, very beautiful crown on its head. So same like that, you have another bird also which has got crown. Okay. So what is that? We'll just find it out. Whether it is a dove or pigeon or cock or crow. So which bird has got a crown, children? It is cock. That is C option is the correct answer. Cock, the male hen. No, the male hen. Okay, so this has got a cock. So that is why C is the correct answer. 12th question. Find the odd one out. Odd one out in the sense which is different from the others. So see here what is given. Twigs, straw, glass and leaves. Twigs. What are twigs, children? They are like small branches of a tree or a small shoots of a tree. Straw is nothing but a grass. Okay, like a dry grass. Leaves, again it belongs to plant only. No. So glass, it doesn't belong to plant. No, it is an object, glass. No. So twigs, straw and leaves, these three, they belong to what? Plant. No. And whereas glass is different. So that is why C is the correct answer. Clear, children? Now we'll go with the 13th question. Birds have different kinds of beak depending on. So what we have learned, children? So why have the birds got different type of beaks? So why have they got? Like how it drinks, depending on how it drinks. A option, B option, how big it gets, C option, where it lives, and D option, the kind of food it eats. So what we have learned, the beaks the birds' beaks are dependent on the kind of food it eats. No, according to the food they eat, the beaks have been designed for the birds. So D option is the correct answer. Now children, here the 14th question. Look at the picture and identify which bird can swim very well in water. Which bird can swim very well in water? See here, children, you have got four birds here. The A is a duck, B is a parrot, C is a pigeon and D is a crow. No. So which bird can swim very well in water? Yes, that is our duck. A option is the correct answer. Now 15th question. What three traits make scavenger birds different from other kinds of birds? What three traits? Traits is nothing but the features. Okay, the body features. It makes the scavenger different from other kinds of birds. So they are different from the other kinds of birds. Like what three features make these scavengers different from the other birds? That we have to identify here. A option is feathers, wings, bones. B is air sacs, height and tail. C is hooked beak, keen vision, sharp talons. Okay. And D is preen gland, tongue, warm-blooded. See which one? So we have learnt about this. No, talons, that is the claws. Okay, the toes. So this hooked beak, how are they scavengers? They have got a hooked beak. No, so they eat dead and decayed animals. So because of that, they have got hooked beak and they have got sharp talons to catch and hold the food, in the sense the animals. So that is why C option is the right answer. Clear, children? Now 16th one. Baby birds do not have dash. Baby birds, in the sense the young ones which have born, which have hatched from the eggs. So they do not have what? Beaks. A option is beaks. B is feathers. C is eyes and D is throat. So what they do not have, children? That is the B option, feathers. They do not have feathers. Okay, they have eyes but they cannot see, but they have eyes. Okay, They do not have feathers. Clear? Now, the 17th question. Which of these is not a function of the clause? Which of these is not a function of the clause? See, A option is climbing, B is warming the body temperature, C is protection from prey, D is swimming. What do you mean by clause, children? So, clause is what? Their nails. No, for the nails for their toes. That we call it as clause. So, which of these? In the sense, we have got some 4 works here. That is the 4 functions. Function is nothing but the work they do. Okay. So, 4 functions here. Which work is not done by the clause? That we have to find out here. So, whether it is climbing, whether giving, or keeping the body warm, or protecting from the enemies, okay, or the swimming. So, which will be the answer, children? Okay. So, warming the body temperature. Warming the body, that is B option. Because the clause help the bird to climb, to protect from the prey and also from the swimming. No, like a duck has got webbed feet. No, so it can also swim. But only warming the body temperature. Okay, this is done by the feathers actually. Okay, not by the claws. So that is why B option is the correct answer. Now children, 18th question. Consider the following statements and choose the correct option. So we have got 2 statements, children, here. Statement A and statement B. So we have to read this and we have to choose the correct option. We have to mark which is the correct option. Clear? Eagles attack and eat small animals. This is statement A. Eagle attacks and eats small animals. And statement B is, a woodpecker has 2 toes in front and 2 toes at the back. Okay, 2 toes in the front and 2 toes at the back. So, which statement is correct, children? Or else, or both the statements are correct, or the both statements are wrong. So, that you have to identify. See here, A statement, what it is telling, A option. Statement A is correct and B is wrong. No, this is a wrong one. B1 is statement B is correct and A is wrong. This is also wrong. See, both the statements are correct. Yes, this is the right option. Why? Because eagle attacks and eats small animals. That is also correct. Woodpecker has got 2 toes in the front and 2 at the back. That is also correct. Okay, children. So, this is the right option, that is C. And even D, what it is telling, that both the statements are wrong. So, even this answer is also a wrong answer. Clear, children? Now, we will go with the 19th question. Fill in the blank with an example. See here. So, under climbing tree, they have given woodpecker, praying bird, hawk, and now wading bird. That we have to identify. Wading bird means, children, which can walk in shallow water, which can walk in water. So that bird, that feet is called as, which has got such type of feet which can walk in water is called a wading bird. So that we have to identify. See, the options are A crane, B duck, C eagle, and D parrot. So as we know, eagle cannot walk in the water. Even parrot also. Duck lives in water, but it can swim in water. Okay. But here crane has got long legs which can walk in the water. That is why this wading bird, under wading bird, our A option is marked as the correct answer. Clear, children? So, A is the correct option. 20th question, children. Choose the correct options. So, here you have got some 4 statements. So, which we have to choose how they are, like whether they are true or whether they are false. Okay, so already here in the options it is written true or false, but we have to select the correct option. First one is, all birds have some beaks. Is it true, children? All birds have some beaks. Is it true? No, false. We'll just mark it here only. Second one is, beaks are multifunctional. Beaks are multifunctional. Is it true? Yes. True. No, beaks are multifunctional. It will catch the food, it will eat the food. No. So it is multifunctional. It does so many works. So that is why it is true. Third one is, feathers are not essential for flying. Feathers are not essential, in the sense not important. Is it true, children? No. Feathers are very important for flying. So that is why this is false. Fourth one is, feathers also help birds in maintaining their body temperature. No. So we have learnt that they have got three types of feathers. No. Body feathers, flight feathers, and the down feathers. So these down feathers are going to help the bird to maintain the warmth for their body. Okay, so that is why this is the correct statement. This is also true. Okay, so what is our options? F, T, F, T. So where do you find this in the options? Here in the B. So B is the correct answer. Clear, children? Now we'll move on to the 21st question. Vultures make their nets dash. So here in the sense, we have to identify where do the vultures make their nets. So vultures make their nets dash. Where? On tall trees, on small trees, in walls, or under the ground. Under the ground. Vultures are what type of birds, children? So they are preying birds. No, they kill animals and eat them. So where do they live? They live on tall trees. So that is why here the answer is A option, on tall trees. Clear, children? We'll go to the 22nd question. Which of the following is the main difference between a bat and an owl? Okay, children, this is the 22nd question. So we have to identify the difference between a bat and an owl. Okay, see here A option is, owl fly in the day, bats in the night. Okay, so this is a wrong wrong difference, this one. And B1 is, bats feed on flowers while owls eat insects. Okay, again this is also a wrong statement. C1 is, bats have ears, owls do not. So this is also wrong one. And the last one is, owls have feathers, beak, bats do not. Yes, so owls have feathers and beak, whereas bats, they do not. So this is the right answer. Clear, children? Okay, now we'll go with the 23rd question. I am a big bird with a sharp hooked beak to tear meat. I have powerful claws. Who am I? See, a big bird with a sharp hooked beak to tear meat. So in the sense, it must be a preying bird. No. So I have a powerful claws. Claws to hold the prey, to catch the prey. In the sense, the animals. Who am I? Who am I? So options are the sparrow, owl, woodpecker and crow. Okay, children. Sparrow, woodpecker and crow, they are not preying birds. No. So they do not tear the meat with their beak. No. So what is remaining here, which has got powerful claws also? Owl. Okay, B is the correct option. Clear? Now the 24th question. talking bird is dash. Talking bird is dash. See children, here in the pictures you have got 4 pictures of birds. No, so one is peacock, B that is a parrot, C it is a sparrow, D is owl. Okay, so which is the talking bird? So it's very familiar question for you. Yes, the B option, that is the parrot. No, this is called as a talking bird. Now the 25th question. Which of the following bird lays its eggs in a crow's nest? Which of the following bird lays its eggs in a crow's nest? See children, we learnt that so some other bird, that is cuckoo, it also lays nests in crow's nest. No, it doesn't have its own nest. So it lays eggs in crow's nest, and the crow looks after the eggs and the babies of the cuckoos. No, so here down in the options we have given 4 birds. Like which bird does this work? In the sense, lays eggs in the crow's nest, that we have to identify. And the options are quail, B is owl, C is penguin, D is vulture. No, if you see children, penguin, owl and D, vulture, these 3 are what? All praying birds. No, what is remaining? Quail. So quail is a bird which belongs to the cuckoo family, that is which lays eggs in others' nest, that is the crow's nest. So that is why A option is the correct answer. Whereas all penguin and vulture are praying birds. No, they do not lay eggs in this crow's nest. Okay children. Now the 26th question is, which of the following bird joins joins 2 or 3 large leaves to make its nest? See children, here you have got 4 birds. So to make the nest, which bird is going to join 2 or 3 large leaves to make its nest? So we have learnt that it takes 2 or 3 large leaves and stitches it. No, sews it. No. So which bird does this? Either it is a weaver bird, whether it is a spider bird, whether it is a tiler bird, or it is a woodpecker. So, and the answer is the tiler bird. Answer is the tiler bird. It is going to stitch the nest. Okay children, clear? Okay, we'll move on to the 27th question children. Weaver bird weaves its nest from. Weaver bird. No, weaver bird. It weaves its nest from. So how will be the shape of the weaver's bird nest children? In a cup shaped. No, in a cup shaped, and it has a small tunnel opening at the bottom where it can enter from that direction. Okay, so this nest is made of what? Like whether A option, it is concrete, sand and iron. B option is pebbles, stones and cement. C option is sticks, tendrils and bushes. D option is grass, fine strips of palm, of banana leaves. So with what does this weaver's bird weaves its nest from? Okay children, option is what? The fourth one, that is the D option. No, it makes its nest from the grass and fine strips, that is the hay, straws, no, palm of banana leaves, that is the dry grass. It makes the nest from the dry grass. Okay children, now we'll move on to the 28th question here. Which of the following dig holes in the grounds with their beaks and feet to make their nets? So here you can see the pictures of 4 birds, that is penguin, cock, duck and crow. So which of these birds make their nets in the grounds by digging holes in the ground, and what do they use to make the holes? With their beaks. They use their beaks and feet to make their nets. What is that, children? Okay, that is what? The duck. Okay, that is the duck. Now 29th question, children. Just after their birth. So we are talking about the baby birds here. Just after their birth. So what happens to the baby birds? Okay, here baby birds have large eyes. A option. B option is baby birds can fly at great heights. C is baby birds cannot fly at all. D is baby birds can gather their own food. Okay, so which is the correct option here? See, this is C, that is baby birds cannot fly at all. So remaining all are wrong statements. Okay, children, so that is why C option is the correct answer. Now we will move on to the 30th question here. A bird has 2 toes pointing upwards and 2 toes pointing downwards. This bird is most likely to be A. See, children, here. So we are talking about a bird which has got 2 toes pointing upside and 2 toes which are pointing downwards. Okay, so this bird is most likely to be a what? Okay, what is that? Whether it is a praying bird, or it is a swimming bird, or it is a perching bird, or a climbing bird. So it is a perching bird. Okay, children, it is a perching bird. So C is the correct option. Okay, children, so for today we will be going to stop here. I will be continuing in tomorrow's session. Until then, take care and goodbye. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.